how to stay at the top of the carousel with the Amazon Influencer Program. I'm going to break it down step by step and then give you a few different scenarios of this is why you're not staying at the top of the carousel. And there's a few different things that you have to look at when it comes to this. And one important thing is doing really good research so you can stay at the top of the carousel as long as possible, which means more sales, more money for you. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's called Amazon Influencers. And what it is, they give you a storefront, right? And then you start reviewing products. When you review the product, you create a video, right? You upload that video to Amazon.com. It becomes live on the listing. When a customer comes onto that listing for that product, watches your video, makes a purchase, you get a commission from that. Now, how is that even like profitable, or how is it even like, how do you make money from it? It's just literally that simple. Just think about it as you have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 videos up. And obviously it takes time to get to there, but think about it that way, because then you have 10 or 20, 30, 40 products selling a day. Then everything starts to add up. Then you make $10, $20, $30, $40, $50 a day. Okay, so it's free to sign up. So if you're unaware of that, I would definitely check this out after watching this whole video. Now, what we're going to use for an example is a water bottle. Every example in this video I'm going to show you of, this is how you're going to stay on top of the carousel longer. Now, for example, this one doesn't have a video in the top carousel. If usually what it is, it would have, I'm going to show an example of that too. The branded video would be right here. And then as soon as you make a video, right, your video becomes live on the listing right here. So there's no play button on none of these photos, the top carousel for the photos. Usually at the end over here, there's a video somewhere up here. Now, with that being said, after you make a video, sometimes, see, Amazon messes with a lot of the placement on the platform. What for the most part, Amazon will put your video down below in the lower part of the listing, which would be like right here. For example, right here, you're going to see that, the placement of this video right here is right here. And this is a person on Amazon that is actually making influencer videos. I just know, but you can see they earn commission. And if you click on it, you'll go to their storefront and you'll see exactly what products they're reviewing, which is really, really cool. So just, you see how they're using it. You're showing the product, and that's all you're doing. You're showing and tell, right? Showing the product, what it can do and what you think about it. And, and just show the customer the product. That's it. So that's an example of, obviously you're not getting the top carousel, you're getting the bottom part of this right here. So your video is live on the listing, but it's just down here. And believe it or not, people actually come down to the very bottom to look at these videos, because at the very beginning, I didn't understand the top carousel part of it, but it's just, it'll be right here on the bottom of it right here. Now let's go over to the next product. Now this product right here, you're going to see right here on the photos right here, right? There's the photos right here. It's going to have the photos, but then it has a play button. You're going to see that's a video. Then it says 6 videos right below. You see that? It says 6 videos right below. Now we click on it. It has the branded video. And then these are the influencer videos. This would be you right here. Now, one thing I want you to think about when you're looking at this, look how many other competing influencers that you're basically sharing sales with these influencers, right? And when you're sharing the views with the influencers, right, that means your sales, right, your sales are going to obviously come down because you're sharing. Now, what happens when this is filled up with a lot of video influencers? Competition. Now you got to think about what? Thumbnail. You got to think about the actual video, the quality of the video, the title. So those all play a big role in you ranking in this part right here. So you want to think of that too as well. Now, this is the big thing, because like, let's say there's 10 or 15 videos, right? They all can't fit right there. So what they're going to do is they're going to rotate them out of here, right here. So sometimes you might not even be in the top carousel. That's another thing. Is just, you're looking at that, you're like, what? How come I'm not appearing on the top carousel? It's because Amazon is like, it's rotating your video in and out. So you want to think about that too as well. So this is another way where you're looking at it, you're like, so I'm competing with them and I'm competing with all these other people. Obviously my video is not going to be up on the top carousel for a long. It's going to fluctuate, like maybe week out. It depends, because Amazon does it like I have some videos where they'll be up there for a good month and then it'll just disappear. And then another 3 months later, I'll start making sales on that product again. So it's not like a consistent seller, but it definitely ends up paying for itself. It'd probably take a year to pay for itself, or just a year to even if you get the product, or however you get the product right, you have to keep that in mind too as well. If you're buying your products, or if you're getting your products out of at a discounted store, or you're getting them for free. However you're doing this business and reviewing products, just keep that in mind. You're going to be fluctuating from here. Now you're going to be up here, and then Amazon will put you down on the bottom too as well, right here too. You're going to see there's 2 rows down here, which is, you're on the listing pretty much 2 times. And that's the goal, right? You want to get your video shown as much as possible on the platform so you can make more sales and make more money. Now, if we come up here, one tool that I personally like to use when it comes to any of this is called Fluencer Fruit. I'm going to have my affiliate link down below in the description, so check that out for sure. But look at this right here. This helps me out a lot because it shows me the upper carousel videos. In the upper carousel, it shows 6 influencer videos. There's 15. So you'll be competing with 15 other video influencers now, but there's a BSR too. So this is something that I personally want to test out more of, because with the low BSR like this, right, of number 2 in kitchen and dining, that's huge, right? So that means there's a lot of sales going on right here. There's a lot of sales velocity going on right here. And obviously it looks like it's a consistent selling product. So and it breaks down everything else: influencer commissions, affiliate commissions, all the other stuff. So, and it tells you the first day uploaded, and then it gives you the rating, which is a pretty decent rating. And how many ratings it has, that's crazy, right? So if you click on here, it'll tell you, like, look, it's a bestseller badge too as well. But this is a really cool tool, and I'll show you exactly how I use it. For the product I'm going to show you with no competition, and it has a decent amount of sales velocity. So let's come over here to the next product. And what I'm looking at right here is we have if we come over here to score 46 here, right? The banana score, see it? Fluencer Fruit score is 46 there, but over here it's an 80. Now, that being said, we're looking at this. So videos in the upper carousel is the brand video, just 1, right? So we have that check mark. So if we come back over here to the original one that we're looking at, right? It has the no check, it has upper carousel. It means there's no X, right? There's no upper video carousel, right? So that means you're not going to be in there. But over here, right, we have only one, the branded video, and you're not competing. This is big right here, guys. This is really big. You're not competing with no influencer videos here. Now, you can obviously do this manually and just go in and start searching and searching and searching. There's a few different ways that you could do that, obviously, right? Just a lot of manual work. But, sometimes I do recommend that, like, if you're starting off and you don't know what's going on and you want to get your feet wet and you still want to make your first, $50, $60, obviously do it that way. Learn it the hard way. But then if you want to save a lot of time, definitely this Fluencer Fruit is a really awesome tool to use. So if, literally, let me come down here. So here's an example. You'll see here all the product videos, and then if we click here on the video, empty. So this is money right here. Like, I would literally I would buy this product and review it, or see if there's a way that you can possibly reach out to the brand, right, and get this product reviewed. Because looking at the reviews, 167, 4.6 out of 5, right? But in kitchen and dining, you got 6,571, right? That's a decent BSR for a water bottle, insulated water bottle with straw. So, and the color is pretty cool. It looks like a decent product by looking at it. And obviously when you order it, it'll be a pretty cool review. So one thing that I'm thinking about too, when I find these type of products, to give you a little bit of an insight, I'm thinking of summer, spring, the sun's out, right? And what are people doing? Like, what do people want right now? So another way to use this tool, let me show you. So this will be a perfect product right now to do if you want to go over here and purchase this product, or try to reach out to the brand and get to them. This will be a good product to do a review on. But let me show you, how I would use. Just type in something very general. Even if you just type in summer or spring, just something very general, and literally just start going down the rabbit hole. And the cool thing with the Fluencer Fruit is I can just click on this. Watch, it's going to see the little square box right here. All that right there is 64. Look at this one, has 2 Fluencer videos in there, but look at 506 in sports. That might be a decent product to review right there too as well, because, by looking at that, there's definitely a ton of, can you compete with these two? Probably, right? If you can do a good product, show what it does, right? That's the main goal. Show what it does. And you can literally just come down here looking for a score of 70 and above. That seems to be like the sweet spot. Kind of messing around with certain scores like this too. Like, I probably would come over here and order this product just to check it out and see, if I can compete with these other influencer videos and other influencers, right? As you start to learn about this more and more, you're going to have, different insight and ideas of what you can do and what you can't do. Like, I have a top seller that sells over 100 times a month, right? And it makes a good amount of money. It's been doing that since I've started doing this. So after you look at that, you can go down there and look at that, but also too, you can click right here on that little icon up there on the Chrome extension, and then you can sort it by scores, and you can literally just start going down this right here. Got 85, 83, 75. Like these three right here are good, but obviously I want to come over here and look at the review count. So the first one, the first one, it looks like it could be a good one. 4.6, 167 reviews. These ones have below a certain amount of reviews. It's not saying that they won't do good, but right now it's like, I want something that I know that I can obviously start to make sales within that week. Always look for stuff like that. I want something that's going to help me make sales within that week. Now there's one right here, 1,000 review count, 4.1 out of 4.1. This one right here, 66. Let's go in here, dig in here a little bit more, see how many. There's one right here, which you'll be sharing with that person, right? But the thing is, my point was with this right here, how to stay up in the higher carousel longer, is basically you're looking for literally, if you can, well, one influencer video, right? One other influencer in the video right here is not bad. 2 is not bad, I won't say, but 0, obviously the less the better, but 0. This is a product right here where you're going to be the only one up right here making all the sales. And then once you're the only one up there, you're going to stay in the top carousel longer, right? And if you stay up there longer, what does that mean? You're going to make more sales. But you know, with Fluencer Fruit, there's a lot of good data back here where it's going to help you do the research. And obviously, like I told you before, you can do this manually too as well by doing the searching and stuff and doing all that. But there's a ton of stuff that you can do back here as far as this right here. Like this right here just saves you a lot of time. You can see how powerful that is. You get one product that's selling consistently, especially with the trend of a water bottle right now. There's a ton of sales that you can make right there. So if you want more research like this or more videos on Fluencer Fruit, watch this video next right here where I break it down in detail of how to find a top selling product.